Welcome to SAT 021. In this lesson, we are learning about the pie chart. A pie chart uses pie slices to show relative sizes of data. By relative sizes, we actually mean proportions. When dealing with pie chart, just remember one thing. The central angle of each slice is proportional to the quantity it represents. What it means is that the ratio of part to whole is equal to the ratio of the central angle to 360 degrees. Rearranging the formula, we have central angle equals 360 degrees times the ratio of part over whole. If you're feeling confused, it's okay. Let's take a look at an example. Suppose we have a basket of fruits. Say it contains 50 fruits in total. And let's say 25 of them are apples. And we then have 15 pears, and finally 10 bananas. So we can calculate the central angle by multiplying the proportion of apple to total, which is 25 over 50, by 360 degrees, and get 180 degrees. So we can draw a sector for 180 degrees in the circle, representing the apples, like this. And then we can do the same thing to find the slice representing the pears. 360 degrees times the ratio of 15 pears over 50, the total, and we have 108 degrees. Remember, there are 360 degrees in a full circle, and so the slice representing the bananas must be 72 degrees, because 360 minus 108 minus 180 is equal to 72. But we will double check whether it's correct anyway using the steps we had before. 360 degrees times 10 bananas over 50, the total, equals 72 degrees. Yay! And finally, we have a complete pie chart representing the proportions of each fruit in the basket. Okay, now let's try out a practice problem. A study about favorite movie genre was conducted, and below is the pie chart based on the sample collected. Part A, what is the central angle for suspense? Okay, we're looking for an angle in the pie chart. Remember, the central angle is 360 degrees times the ratio of part over whole. But notice the proportion of suspense is already given. It's 20%. So we can just substitute the ratio for 20%. And 360 degrees times 20% is equal to 72 degrees. And that's the final answer for part A. Part B, suppose there were 50 samples that chose comedy as their favorite movie genre. How many samples were collected in total? Again, part over whole is equal to central angle over 360 degrees. In this case, we're looking for the total. And so whole equals part divided by the central angle over 360 degrees. But we know that the proportion of comedy is 25%. That means the central angle over 360 is 25%. And the part is equal to 50 because the question said there were 50 samples for comedy. Okay, now we can calculate the final answer. 50 divided by 25%, that is 200. Finally, we move to part C. How many more people chose action than drama in the study? Well, now we know there are 200 people in total from the previous question. We can calculate the number of people that chose each genre. Rearranging our original formula, we have part equals whole times central angle over 360 degrees. In our case, we have 12% for action, and there are 200 people in total. So the number of people who chose action is 200 times 12%, and that's 24. As for drama, we have 9% of the sample chose it, and the total number of people is still 200. So the number of people who chose drama is 200 times 9%, and that's 18. And thus, there are 6 more people, 24 minus 18, that chose action than drama. Okay, that concludes this lesson for pie chart. Hope it helped. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.